tucked away in the small community of Harold, sits the brick school, home to 103 students and 25 teachers and employees. Now, despite its size, it's getting worldwide attention for its controversial Guardian Plan.
The community here, as far as I know, I never heard anybody against it. They were all fine with it. It was the rest of the country that blew up in arms over it.
Michael Hopkins' two teens go to Harold High School, and since 2007, he's felt more at ease after the school board unanimously passed a plan allowing teachers to become guardians with guns.
I'd rather have somebody at the school protecting my children than to stand there and have to hide them in a closet and have no way to protect them from somebody that comes into school with a gun.
This was no simple task. Superintendent David Thweet says it took a year to develop, and it's a plan he says is necessary, especially since it takes the closest law enforcement at least 20 minutes to respond.
We spend a lot of money protecting money. We don't spend any money protecting kids. And we need to. We need to do everything we can to protect them.
One of the main components of this plan is that the students that walk these halls have no idea which teachers or how many are carrying guns.
Look at some of the data on burglars. One of the things they're most afraid of is going into an armed home. That's what they're afraid of. They need to be afraid of that if they ever come to Harold, that's for sure.
Now, those secret guardians carrying guns have strict rules. First, having to be approved by the school board. Those teachers must have a concealed handgun license, go through extra training for accuracy beyond what's taught at police academies, and they can only use frangible ammunition.
What hits a piece of wood or a plaster wall, and we have old school or cinder block wall, it's going to break apart, and therefore cutting down on ricochet effect.
While this plan is uncontested in Harold, many are strongly against it, including Lubbock Cooper Superintendent Pat Henderson, who says it's an accident waiting to happen. And like others, he feels more campus police should be armed, not their teachers. And regardless of the negative backlash, Thweet says they stand by their plan to protect the students.
When you make a law against something, the people who are interested in following the law are going to follow it. The kid that did this horrible thing in Connecticut, it was against the rules to bring a gun into that school. Boy, that really stopped it, didn't it?
In Harold, Texas, Tiffany Pelt, KCBD News Channel 11.